Okay, this is the army. Everybody's at 1,000. Ambush convoy. You'll notice I didn't build a cav unit. I really should pay attention to the instructions because this is my first campaign on Legendary as the Confederates, so I really don't know these battles as well as, well, anybody. So, yeah, and having foreknowledge of these battles is really important because there are a lot of quirky things about these individual battles. Okay, my plan is to attract the. I know that there are supply wagons I have to capture, and they're guarded. So on Legendary, the AI really loses his mind when he sees detached skirmishers and attacks. That's what I want him to do. So I'm sending forward detached skirmishers and sending cav to the rear. I think the game tells you that his reinforcements come in on the left flank eventually. And like I said, I played this on kernel difficulty, and units did come in there. So, oh, and I didn't tell one of my units to advance. One of my units is not moving. So as usual, I want to keep my units in cover, so I'm having my best units stay in the woods on the left side. That's the goal. And my infantry is walking, so I want his infantry to turn and attack my detached skirmishers. And he's not cooperating. I really don't know what he's doing. Like that one infantry unit is just, he must be programmed to just walk stupidly forward. I don't know what he's doing. He's taking flanking shots and he doesn't seem to care. He's not running, he's just walking. Okay, my units are in the woods. I can detach skirmishers. We have taken the first wagon. Yeah, I didn't want to drive the infantry back. I wanted to draw the infantry to my infantry, but while he's not guarding the supply wagons, which is great, and I now have captured 2 of them. Yeah, I didn't want to have these guys route back to the supply wagons. So, okay, all of this went really well. And now we get ready for the, yeah, phase 1 of the battle's over. Now we get ready for the counterattack. And also I want to put some guys on my far, far left because if his units rout, they tend to scoot down the left side of the map, the north edge of the map going left. And I want them to go right. I want them to go to the right side of the board, the right corner, upper right corner, and die. I do not want them to route to the left. Although that would work too. I mean, when you have dismounted cav does a real job of killing routed units, so that route to some weird corner of the map. So, okay. I guess his infantry unit figured out what it wanted to do. And I can dismount my cav and they can fiddle around with that infantry unit. Now, I'd originally thought about falling back with my troops in the center and my right, but no, I don't need to do that. They need to get some experience, so we're going to go ahead and fight. Yeah, you'll notice my infantry. I'm not moving my infantry. I'm planning on him attacking me where I'm located right now, on my right. But we're going to change that plan because he's just kind of sitting back. Yeah, I want to make sure I hit his cav, hit this attacking infantry unit with everything I possibly can, and make sure my 24-pound howitzers are going to give him canister. Yeah, he should break. And his supply wagons, yeah, we can go ahead and use those. And I'm going to reinforce my left. Yeah, he routed. So when I drive these guys in the north into the corner, and I really want these other guys, and I know his reinforcements coming in from the right, I want them to attack where I have my infantry set up, but that doesn't seem to be happening, so I have to adjust. I do not want him getting involved. Like, see, that infantry unit is now messing up my plan, so we have to stop that guy. So we're going to push here, and we do have to stop this guy who's charging. Yeah, this is a game of everybody looking for everybody's flank. See, that cav came in and shot my cav in the rear, and then my infantry shot his cav in the flank. Yeah, nice maneuver. Man, I'm real glad I dismounted those cav units. They're doing a very good job dismounted. Yeah, let's go ahead and not lose these supply wagons. That's the victory condition. Yeah, I spend, this is another, now I have 24-pound howitzers. So what I'm thinking right now is, got to get the 24-pound howitzers up. Move the artillery forward. And that's what I'm thinking all the time. Move the artillery forward. So up until now, I haven't really had artillery, but now I have it. And artillery doesn't do me any good, particularly 24-pound howitzers all the way to the rear. So those guys need to get up and support this line. And once they start unloading on the enemy, I don't care that his units are 2,000. He starts taking 24-pound howitzer to the face. He's in trouble. Now I have an infantry in the woods. I have two in okay cover in whatever that green patch of whatever is. His guys on the left are falling back. They're doomed. Okay, all I need is time. And I'm going to wipe those guys out. These guys in the center, that's a really good defensive position with infantry in the woods, and then two infantry supported by 24-pound howitzer. And then I have two infantry on his other flank. So eventually, I'll be able to pull troops off of this operation in the north, and as his position becomes more and more hopeless. But I've got to keep them corralled. I really would like to keep them corralled in there, and that's going to be hard, particularly his cav. I need to keep these two groups separated so I can kill one in detail. And he's going to make that a challenge. Yep, That guy was after my cav, but he took some shots to the rear, and he's done. So checking out the morale of the guys in the front. So these detached skirmishers have done a great job of keeping the enemy busy. Yeah, I thought I'd get clever and send my cav unit to the rear, but his routing infantry is going to make it impossible. The edge of the board is going to be, yeah, unworkable. So I'd love to get some shots on his artillery, but it's not going to happen. So he charges into the woods. That's actually a good plan. But I have another infantry unit coming up. Yep, we want to stay out of melee. Let him advance and expose his flank, and we'll go ahead and pop him. Ooh, that was not free. That was costly. Yeah, his infantry unit is thinking about it. You've made some poor decisions, my friend. That is not a good position for you to be in. Oh, that poor cav. Yeah, his infantry that routed recovered in 0.2 of a decimal second and then charged back into the infantry. So yeah, that's a thing. My mistake. I needed to have that guy fall back. Meanwhile, his little cluster in the corner is dying. Ah, this is a good thing. He's charging in. I have to make sure that all my guys are targeting the closest unit, and he took 24-pound howitzer to the face, and his day was completely ruined. Yeah, we just need a little bit more time, and we're going to completely kill these guys in the corner. All we need to do is buy some time. And we're actually beating up pretty badly on the guys on his infantry that's in the open. 24-pound howitzer doing exactly the job they're supposed to do. I gotta tell you, this is a very good time. It's a nice battle. It's an edgy battle. It's not easy. There's lots of maneuver, counter-maneuver, counter-strike. The AI is not playing stupidly. He's not playing as well as a human, but not playing stupidly. Playing well, putting up a real fight. It's human-like in how he plays. Yeah, if this were an easier level of difficulty and you routed these units and they just all went in the corner and hid, it'd be pretty boring. These guys are fighting, and there's no such thing as them being out of the fight. Like, you hit them, you rout them, they come right back, and you have to keep breaking them over and over and over again. On, let's say, well, Brigadier General, you break them and, that's pretty much it. I mean, you just keep the pressure on, you keep the infantry advancing, and it's over. This, nah. There's a lot of them, they're tough. They're going to rout, but they're going to recover, and they're going to fight again. You have to break them over and over and over again. And you have to get flank shots. You have to look for flank shots. Like this guy in the front, I'm making sure, that the guy that just routed. I pulled up and I made sure I hit him in the flank and made him rout. He'll fall back, he'll recover, and I'll have to look for another opportunity to break him again. While he's routing, hit him with more infantry fire, to increase his casualties. Try to keep my guys from blocking each other and gang up on him. Like right now, there are a couple units right there. I can get 3 or 4 units to fire at one. That's what you have to do. You have to get 3 or 4 units firing at one. The mistake I'm making right now is my 24-pound howitzers are not where they need to be. The line has moved. So, but I'm so excited. I'm about to kill the last unit in the corner, so that's great. But the 24-pound howitzers need to move, and there's still 20 minutes of battle left. So 24-pound howitzers are in the wrong place. Need to remerge my detached skirmishers. And, yeah. Come on, kill the general. Finally get the 24-pound howitzers moving. So, how are guys doing? Pretty good condition, pretty good morale. The units have pretty good size, 800. You know, they only started at 1,000. These guys have pretty good size. So, yeah, and I'm doing this. I have no idea if the battle ends at, in 14 minutes. I'm suspecting it does. I don't know. I'd like to have more time because I could get all these guys. And he's charging. So yeah, solid line of infantry. 24-pound howitzers are up. We can now bring the pain again. My units that are tired, I want them to fall back. Actually, I can reposition just a little bit and get in good cover. I'm not sure why that guy broke. Probably facing the wrong way. I'm guessing he turned to face at the guy who was the most north, and I didn't catch it, and he took a flanking shot. Yeah, now this guy's gonna charge forward. Unfortunately, he stopped. He would have exposed his flank if he kept coming. So, come on, 24-pound howitzers, fire faster. Yeah, my commander is right there, giving him a morale buff, but unfortunately my army's tired. And I think we only have 2 more minutes. I think the battle ends. Too bad. And I would have enjoyed shooting this out. Because given some period of time, resting my tired, we could have really hurt him. Okay, I lost 2,100, killed 8,000. So yeah, he came in with 16, 17, 18, 19,000, something like that. Yeah, okay, great battle. Very, very happy. Irish Brigade, doing well. Lost 100 men, killed 1,100. The Mississippi's almost 1,000. Stonewall, 800. Iron Brigade killed 700. My 42s did really well. The Lorenz, yeah, the artillery unit got almost 600. Yeah, very nice. The Lorenz got 500, lost 100. Yeah. 2 generals, so I need more colonels, not generals. Okay, got some more Lorenzes, got some Enfields. We need to get into the Enfield business eventually. Not yet, but right now the Lorenzes are fine. We just need to get out of the musket business. So, yeah, that very good. Very good outcome. Started with 1,000 men in every unit. All these losses will be replaced for free, except maybe rifles. I might buy some rifles. Yeah, happy to have the 24-pound howitzer. Unfortunately, we will not get many of them. And yeah, my plan to route the supply wagon and get 70,000, get 2 wagons in First Corps failed completely, as it usually does for me for some reason. And yeah. Yeah, we have to go to 6 in Army organization. I don't want to forget to do that, but we have to do that eventually. And 52 to 57. Okay, not bad. See you in camp.